بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أما بعد. We are going to give my presentation on artificial intelligence and ethics. For the first part, we will focus mainly on the introduction, presented by Professor Mohamed-Khireddine as part of the study day on ethics and deontology or professional conduct organized by the University of Biskra in collaboration with the Association of Former Aides of University Establishments on May 23, 2024. So, you will follow this plan of one part which begin with the introduction, then to definition, and ends with the conclusion and the references. But in this presentation, we are only interested of the first part, that is to say, to introduction. Here in this part, we will introduce the two concepts that are the subject of our presentation, that is to say, artificial intelligence and ethics. In this introduction, we will be able to develop the following sub-plan for a part one. Firstly, the origins of ethics and artificial intelligence. Secondly, software capacity. And three, the term artificial intelligence. In four, developments in artificial intelligence. In five, incrustation of artificial intelligence into our private lives. In six, impacts of artificial intelligence in our social and political life. In seven, embedded of artificial intelligence in our professional life. In 80, enthusiasm or skepticism aroused by artificial intelligence. Regarding the origins of ethics and artificial intelligence, we know that for a very long time, 15,000 years before Jesus Christ, to chain us with their morality, then after the Indus with their morality, then the Persian with their morality, and very beginning in our era, the Arabic with their morality. Everyone goes there with the moral and their ethics. As for Western country, science, antiquity philosopher has been interested in ethics. Its precise definition involves many complex considerations affecting the good and the bad, morality, everyone's duty, and the role that people are called to play in society. The question of ethics surrounding artificial intelligence has existed since its very first real development in 1965. The ability of software to perform complex tasks normally reserved for immense races, fears that the moral principles attributes to human will be circumvented with software serving malicious interest and designed for responsible purposes. The fear of seeing machine overtake their creator or escape their control has also captured the imagination, and numerous catastrophe scenarios has seen to light of day from the pen of science fiction authors, amongst others. The term artificial intelligence (IA) was first formulated in 1955 by the American computer scientist John McCarthy during the conference on intelligence machine. For him, it is about attributing of a form of artificial intelligence to a machine if it behaves in a way that we would describe as intelligent as if the behavior were attributable to the human being. For Patrick Henry Winston, it is the study of ideas allows computer to be intelligent. From the point of view of development in intelligence artificial, in recent decades, it is mainly in the field of strategy games that the concept has captured the imagination of the general public. Firstly, in 1997, IBM's Deep Blue supercomputer checked back Russian chess champion Garry Kasparov. Secondly, IBM's Watson computer also has its period of glory in 2011 when it's won the television game show Jeopardy. Thirdly, 6 years later, it will be the turn of Google's AlphaGo software to become famous by defeating Mr. KG, the Go champion, a game once considered too intuitive to be conquered by a computer. Fourthly, in recent years, natural language understanding program, vocabulary checkers, grammar checkers, has allowed generative artificial intelligence to take a hug labs in the form of ChatGPT. So we will now discuss the incrustation of artificial intelligence into our private life. But we don't just play games. These computer programs are also becoming increasingly embedded into essential activities in our daily private and even professional lives. First for all, in our private lives, artificial intelligence is deployed through several functionalities in our so-called smartphone, such as facial recognition, voice control, automatic location, etc. In each continuously and scrupulously analysis in our browsing habits and our behavior on social network to offer us targeted content that may interest us. This analysis allows us to spy on us. Where are the ethics? So here we will say the impact on artificial intelligence in our social and political life. It also allows the organization of public transport in a city or to wander to street using the algorithm of where I am and traveling from one point to another in the city. It is also taking place on the road where autonomous vehicles are being designed with promise a significant reduction in the number of accidents to considerably reduce the number of deaths in our roads and the better assist drivers. Also, it can carry out complex tasks with major impact. This is the case of the field of health and medicine, where it will likely enable early and more precise diagnoses in medicine, such as the identification of cancerous tumors. So, allow the use of artificial intelligence is very useful for legal research, in particular for locating and finding information in masses of voluminous documents. This saves enormous time for lawyers. More broadly, it makes it possible to sort information on a large scale and make it but more accessible and more usable. This is also what is illustrated by the proofs located to virtual assistants, translation programs, or planning tools in large companies. It also, in a way, reshapes our social and political lives. The web is a place of communication and information, mobilization and political action, of socialization and seduction, surveillance and voyeurism, commerce and business, and the counter the lead of the heavy communication media, television, newspaper, media, etc. of the states. See the blackout of information and the genocidal war in Gaza by the Western countries and the Zionism, etc. It is becoming more and more necessary to be connected to participate in social life and public debate. Newspapers publish the majority of their content on the web, and it is online sharing interfaces that a certain number of public debates take place. Thus, to participate, you must immediately accept the condition of use, which generally imply the collection of our data without our knowledge, which will subsequently feed massive data, an essential fuel for numerous algorithm, artificial intelligence. This is, in fact, where the ethical problem begins to arise regarding the invasion of the privacy of the interlocutors. So, regarding the incorporation of artificial intelligence into our professional lives. Also, our professional life is not spared at all. A large number of researchers, investors, and entrepreneurs and public decision makers accept the idea that artificial intelligence, big data, and Internet of Things are at the origin of the 40 industrial revolution. The term designates the profound transformation of the employment market and the productivity generated by the new phase of automation enabled by advances in robotics, the use of machine learning algorithms, and the analysis of digital data in very large quantities in a wide range of professional environments. When it comes to enthusiasm or skepticism aroused by artificial intelligence. Now, technoscience today aroused as much fear and hope at the same time as machine equipped with artificial intelligence. It is in the image of this contrast that perception today artificial intelligence will largely be formed. Either it generated excessive enthusiasm until proved otherwise, enter its catastrophe or skepticism. This is a framework of understanding from which it's difficult to identify and define the real ethical issues of artificial intelligence. Although the reservation expressed about it are increasingly based on the current state of its development. The strongest files frequently fall on the side of speculation bordering on science fiction. Thank you for your attention. End of part one, dealing with the introduction. See you in the next part two, dealing with the definitions. To be continued in part two. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.